Hey y'all, today we are going to be talking about meal prepping and how quick and easy it really can be to get all your food done for the whole week. I like to do my meal prepping on Sundays and I can get it done in about an hour or less. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite things that I like to do and how you can do them too to help keep it nice and easy for you. After we make all of our food, I will show you in another video how I will put it all into my containers that I use for the 21-day fix to combine the food to make different meals for the week. So the first meal I want to talk to you about is my healthiest meal of the day, and that is my Shakeology. And I have the chocolate flavor here, and I just want to show you how quick and easy it can be. This is great if you are on the go or if you don't have time to make a big elaborate breakfast. This is quick and easy, and I'll show you just how quick it can be. I have a few ice cubes already here in my blender cup, and I have 8 ounces of water. If you add more water, your shake will be thinner. I like to keep mine thick. Just scoop out my Shakeology here. Generous scoop. And then we blend. So about 10 or 15 seconds later, my shake is all blended and ready to go. I just take off the lid, rinse this real quick, and take my shake to go with me to wherever I'm going or whatever I'm doing. It's that easy.
Hey guys, so let's talk about making our meat. Plenty of ways to prepare the meat. I like to use the grill. You can also use the oven or a stovetop. So what I did to prepare my meat today is I put it in these gallon-sized bags. I split it up to 4 to 5 chicken breasts per bag. Put some different seasonings on here. I've got an amino protein blend with sesame seeds on this one. I've got a spicy Mexican one here, and then just a basic Italian herb blend over here. So when I'm done here, I'm going to take these inside and I'm going to cut them up, kind of a diced strip, sort of a cut, so that they fit better into our portion containers, and then we just make our meals from there.
All right, so I've got a couple of chicken breasts that are ready, so I brought them in. What I'm doing right here is I'm going to dice them up so that they fit better into our portion containers, but I'm also putting some into a bigger container because maybe not all of this chicken will get used this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our time right now to meal prep and make our meat on the grill while we have a nice day outside. We're going to dice that meat up and we're going to put it into a container, and then I'm just going to pop this in the freezer, and this will get us started off right next week for our meal prepping next Sunday.
Super easy.
So while Brian is outside grilling, I can be in here making some quick and easy vegetables. And so we just have some steamer vegetables here you can get from any grocery store. We have a couple bags for the both of us. On average, they take 4 to 5, 6 minutes maybe to cook. So I'll just pop one in here while he's out doing the meat, and we'll multitask. So for our healthy carbs, we have a variety of 90-second brown rices or quinoas or whole grain rice. So these are really simple. You just kind of squeeze them, break them up a little bit, and rip the bag maybe like a third of the way. Stick it in the microwave for 90 seconds, and then you'll have your rice or your quinoa done. So the only meal prep that I actually might do on that day or the day of would be my breakfast. And I do that typically after my workout, and I usually have some eggs or egg whites. So I have my eggs here, and I may have half of an Ezekiel muffin with some peanut butter on it as a healthy fat. If you do want to do some meal prepping and do stuff ahead of time, there's always an option of oatmeal for breakfast, and you can make this during your meal prep day and just reheat it the day of when you want to eat it. Some things you can add are chia seeds, some nuts, or some fruit. So when it comes to peanut butter, the only recommendation that I really have for you is to make sure that you read the ingredient list, because a lot of these peanut butters that say natural really aren't. They have a lot of additives, added sugar, added salt, so just make sure that your only ingredient is peanuts. So one of my snacks that I like to have usually in the mid-afternoon is some Greek yogurt, non-fat plain, and then I sweeten it up a little bit myself. You have to be careful. A lot of those yogurts that are out there, that they're flavored with fruit, they have really high sugar. So just add a little bit of flavoring yourself. So I will just put my yogurt into this container here, and I'll make one of these for the entire week. So I'll be making 7 of these. And then I'm just gonna add some fruit to it. And I'll mix that in there a little bit. And I will also add a teaspoon of vanilla, pure vanilla extract, just to give it a little bit of flavoring myself, like I said. And just mix that in there. And then I also have some unsweetened shredded organic coconut that I'll add for a little bit of flavor and texture also. And it's that easy. So just 5 minutes later, I have all of my afternoon snacks made, my Greek yogurt, berries, a little bit of pure vanilla extract, and the unsweetened shredded coconut. And there we have it, 7 containers for the entire week. So I just put some lean ground beef on the stove. I am going to just brown this, and once it's cooked a little bit more, season it with some of my favorite seasonings. Herbs and spices are free except for salt on the 21-day fix. So I'm just gonna season with some of my favorites, some garlic, onion powder, maybe oregano, and Italian seasoning, and just, you know, this is something simple when you're starting out. If you don't mind the simplicity and just seasoned ground beef, this is great. You know, from there, once you kind of get the hang of meal prepping, you can make some more intricate meals with ground beef and maybe make some healthy chili or other recipes like that. So even though we are keeping this ground beef nice and simple, it's still going to give us a variety to our red meat protein container options this week, aside from just chicken, eggs, or yogurt. So when it comes to any kind of ground beef, ground turkey, or anything, make sure you try to get a very lean form of it. I like to get 97, 98%, or 96, something in the high 90s when it comes to the percentage of leanness in the meat. So when it comes to meal prepping, you can see it can be easy. And I think it's something that's really fun to be able to do with your significant other, spouse, you know, even friends. Get people involved, and maybe you could inspire them to make changes in their lifestyle when they see how easy it is for you.
A lot of people ask, you know, when do I have time to meal prep? I'm always doing a workout. I've always got something else to do. Typically in your workout cycle, Sunday is your rest day. So this is a perfect day to actually do your meal prep.
And a lot of these meals can be family friendly, with like chicken, vegetables, and rice. I think that's something that a lot of people can enjoy. Or, you know, by asking your family, your spouse, kids to get involved, you know, they can have some input in what they want to see. And remember, this is meal prep at its kind of simplest, most basic form, how to get all your containers in. Once you get used to your containers and how to use them, you can try more elaborate kind of meals from the Fixate cookbook.
So stay tuned, and we're going to teach you strategy for laying out all your containers for your whole week, and for specifically for one day, so that you can make sure that you consume all your containers and take in all those calories. Thanks.
Bye.